你好意思吗？你算不算个男人？
我咋不算男人了？你说清楚。我俩谈恋爱，你俩谈恋爱啊？
After being dumped, the scheming girl couldn't stand seeing her best friend in a happy relationship. Under the guise of wanting her friend to be happy, she secretly sabotaged things behind the scenes, trying to break them up. When she saw that her best friend and her boyfriend were about to get back together, she directly smeared the boyfriend in public, leading him to explode in anger and lash back on the spot.
你好意思吗？你算不算个男人？他跟一
哪儿都有你，为啥哪儿都有你啊？啊？
怎么了？
你
敢做
自己不好过，
不敢当？
还让我俩不好过？
你自己做的事情，
我做啥了？我能做啥
呀？
呀？要不是你在背后瞎说，我俩能吵那么多架吗？
你有什么可急的？你自己做的事情让小瑞这么心寒，我不想让瑞瑞受到伤害，我想让他看清他的真面目。
The attractive fair-skinned woman in red is Yan Zi, and the one sitting next to her is her best friend Xiao Rui. The young man being angrily pointed at across from them is Xiao Rui's boyfriend, Xiao Wei. With righteous indignation, Yan Zi claimed that the reason she came on the show was to reveal the hidden, darker side of Xiao Wei, so that her best friend could clearly see this scumbag and not fall into the same trap she herself did when her ex betrayed her. Just recently, Yan Zi had been betrayed and dumped by her own boyfriend. Then, she revealed something shocking. She personally witnessed something indecent that Xiao Wei did.
你有什么可急的？
小叶，怎么回事？
就是那天，就是年前快过年的时候，就公司聚餐，就是在酒吧，就是突然就看见他们了，好几个女的在那儿喝酒。
哪有好几个女的？
还有男的吗？
有，
都是和男的一块喝酒的。那天我伤心，那天他跟我吵架说分手来着。
那天你们吵架了？
我们当时就是憋了几嘴，而且他去酒吧我根本都不知道，他之前都没去过酒吧。
那我伤心，你说男的出来，那不得劲，那能干啥？
After hearing Yan Zi's story, Xiao Rui instantly burst into anger and demanded her boyfriend explain what her best friend saw, his seemingly flirtatious behavior with other women. Xiao Wei was completely confused and insisted nothing like that ever happened. Yan Zi, however, stirred the pot further, claiming she saw everything with her own eyes. How could that be fake? Xiao Rui, now more emotional, demanded an explanation. Xiao Wei, looking aggrieved, replied, "There was no such thing. It's clearly your so-called best friend throwing mud at me. Do you expect me to just make up something that never happened? It was a simple company gathering, and now Yan Zi is making it sound disgusting." Hearing this, Yan Zi immediately interjected, "I saw it myself. You still want to deny it? Today, I'm exposing your fake self to protect my best friend from a scumbag like you." Xiao Wei, unable to endure anymore, finally snapped.
他每次我俩吵架都是因为他，要不是你在背后瞎说，我俩能吵那么多架吗？
你好意思吗？你算不算个男人？
我咋不算男人了？你说清楚。
你自己做的事情让小瑞这么心寒，你好意思吗？你算不算个男人？
我咋不算男人了？你说清楚。
小叶，你当时在酒吧看到了？
是的。
看到了什么？
那和朋友喝个酒咋了？
那女的都快贴你身上了，都是朋友啊，你不知道推一下？
怎么贴的？真贴了吗？
是。
怎么
没有张手吗？往他怀里
哪贴了？哪往我身上贴了？我们都是正常朋友，一块出来喝酒。
你是不是当我是个瞎子呀？
小叶，你描述一下。
朋友呀，正常关系，那根本就是朋友。他非得说我那女的有点啥往我身上。
那女的是谁？
那正常。
你在掩饰什么？
那叫什么名字？
她叫小丽。
哦，那她有男朋友吗？
她没有男朋友。
哦，
你怎么知道的呀？
关心的还挺多的呀，这还没分手呢，都找下家了，是不是？
小二别着急，我问。
Xiao Wei, furious at being repeatedly slandered by Yan Zi, emotionally declared that this so-called best friend of his girlfriend was absolutely not a good person. Over the years he had been with Xiao Rui, their relationship had always been loving and harmonious. But ever since Yan Zi's breakup, she started bad-mouthing him constantly behind their backs, which led to Xiao Rui wanting to break up with him. He had to explain himself repeatedly to clear up the false accusations made by Yan Zi. Now that they were about to reconcile, this woman came stirring up trouble again, trying to ruin their relationship. In Xiao Wei's eyes, Yan Zi was just meddling in things that had nothing to do with her. Hearing Xiao Wei's accusations, Yan Zi, who already disliked him, exploded and shouted, "I was giving you face, but you don't want it. You do bad things and don't dare admit them. You're no man at all." At this moment, even the guest host was puzzled. What exactly did Xiao Wei do that was so shameful it made Yan Zi speak so harshly? Yan Zi then revealed the details. Yan Zi, full of righteous anger, described how one night near the end of the year, she was feeling down and went to a bar to drink. The moment she walked in, she saw Xiao Wei chatting and drinking flirtatiously with several strange women. That scene immediately enraged her, and she almost ran over to confront him. It was only thanks to her friend holding her back that she didn't cause a scene. Her best friend loved him so deeply, yet he was in such a filthy place drinking with other women. Originally, she wanted to tell Xiao Rui right away, but worried that it would lead to a major fight between them, she kept it to herself. However, after being betrayed by her own boyfriend not long ago, she came to realize, men who fool around will eventually hurt their partners. So she figured it was better to rip the band-aid off quickly, and told her best friend what her loving boyfriend was really like. Xiao Wei immediately denied it, explaining that yes, there was a bar outing before New Year's, but it was just a class reunion. Everyone from their old class went out to eat and drink. There were so many classmates there, how could it be as disgusting as Yan Zi described? Even if they chatted and drank, that didn't mean there was anything improper. How was that supposed to be wrong? Seeing that Xiao Wei still refused to admit anything, Yan Zi shouted, "So you're really going to make me spell it all out? Fine. Since you won't cry until you see the coffin, I'll help you see it." Then she revealed something even more shocking to everyone present.
你考研没有时间陪女朋友，你有时间去酒吧玩，跟别的妹妹玩。
那我只是喝多了。
小燕，开心以后你看到了什么？
就是看到他们不单跟那个女的贴那么近，而且还听见他跟他朋友说：“哦，今天的单我买了。”然后这6万块钱是从我们女朋友那儿拿的，大家随便玩。
这么大气！
今天我请了
啊，那我只是喝多，只是这样一说，不是我请了。但是最后这个钱确实是大家一起 A 了，那当时确实喝多了。
那是你的钱吗？你有没有尊重过你有没有尊重过瑞瑞？
Yan Zi, extremely emotional, shouted that she had kept quiet only to save Xiao Wei some dignity. But since he didn't appreciate it, he left her no choice. She then claimed that everything Xiao Wei did that night at the bar, flirting, inappropriate gestures, she saw it all. After getting drunk, he let himself go. She also claimed to have heard Xiao Wei boast to others, "I'm dating a rich girl, I'm not short on cash. Everyone enjoy, I got this round." Hearing that made her want to slap him right then and there, because Xiao Rui had once told her she entrusted all her savings to her boyfriend. So Xiao Wei was spending Xiao Rui's hard-earned money to play big shot and impress other women. If that wasn't shameless, what was? Before Xiao Wei could defend himself, a guest expert suddenly dropped a bombshell that made Yan Zi's expression freeze.
这个有一说一啊，我不用他来解释这个话，我听着非常刺耳。他会说出来什么话？这个钱是我从我女朋友那拿的，这个单我买了，会说这样的话吗？这是没有面子的事儿。
我有这样说吗？
就是跟他兄弟面前炫耀
啊！你听到了是吧？
对，就是为了
听到这句话了是吧？
是。
你经常去酒吧吗？
是。
这酒吧有人唱歌吗？
酒吧就是会有舞蹈嘛，音乐、灯光。
他天天去酒吧，他都不是啥好人。
你一定在他2米之外吧？我可以告诉你哦，酒吧说话是要趴到耳朵上说的，因为声音影响很大。酒吧说话是要靠喊的。他那个
我
离这么远讲话都听不见，你隔了2米远在他外边能听到他说什么话啊？我们有事说事，我不要添油加醋。小燕，
我听我同事说的。
啊，你听你同事说的。
对，我同事。
你的同事也认识他呀。
Seeing how Yan Zi kept twisting her story, the guest host didn't hold back and sharply questioned her. A bar is crowded and noisy. Even ignoring the people yelling and laughing, the music alone makes it nearly impossible to hear someone speaking from 2 meters away. And besides, if Xiao Wei really wanted to impress other girls, would he brag about using his girlfriend's money? Is he stupid or just insane? Let's be honest, Yan Zi's accusations are clearly full of holes. She raised her voice, acted outraged, but everyone could see her real intention. Seeing everyone start to doubt her, Yanzi changed her story again. She now claimed that it was actually a male friend who had gone to the bar with her that heard Xiao Wei boasting in the restroom. That friend told her later, "Your best friend's boyfriend was in the bathroom bragging about his dumb rich girlfriend and saying they could drink all they want because he's paying." The guest asked even more pointedly, "If you knew about this long ago, why didn't you tell your best friend right away? Why bring it up now? Was there a hidden motive behind all this?"
你和小瑞关系特别好吧？
是的，
你们认识多久了？
认识3年了。
关系感情都特别好。
是。
你作为她的闺蜜，我很感动啊，就姐妹情深，我很感动，替你的妹妹撑腰，去帮她揭露她前男友渣男的面目。你刚刚结束恋爱吗？
分手有2-3个月了。
那为什么分了呢？
因为出轨。
肯定是那个男的出轨。
是。
那个男的肯定在酒吧又被你逮到了。
是商场，就撞见他跟那女的。
这是一个如出一辙、如法炮制的案例，对不对？跟你的负心的前男友一模一样。你看到他那次的事是几个月前
？5-6个月吧。
你最近1个月才告诉小瑞。
是的。
而你发现这个事是5个月前。
对。
你把这个事告诉小瑞的目的是什么呀？
After being questioned again, Yanzi toned down her aggressive attitude and claimed that her best friend was just too naive. She had loved her boyfriend wholeheartedly. Back then, she didn't want to tell Xiao Rui, afraid she couldn't handle it. But after being betrayed by her own boyfriend, she finally realized. Staying silent wasn't protecting her friend, it was hurting her. So she told her. As a result, Xiao Rui broke up with her boyfriend immediately. Yanzi thought it was over, but to her shock, Xiao Wei didn't give up. He kept pestering and sweet-talking Xiao Rui, and now Xiao Rui was actually considering getting back with him. If they reconciled, wouldn't all her efforts have been for nothing? So she decided to lay everything out again. The guest host listened and remarked, "On the surface, what you did seems noble, standing up for your friend, risking offense. But let's be real. If Xiao Wei did all these bad things, how come only you ever witnessed them? Do you have that much free time to monitor your friend's boyfriend every day?" What Yanzi said next stunned the entire studio.
他就是太傻了，他看见什么东西都想跟他买，看见什么天天都想着他的发消息。
每次都是因为他，每次都因为你添堵油加醋，
你做到
根本就没有啥事，每次都因为你。
我本来是刚开始他太恋爱脑了，我说什么他都听不进去嘛。然后我当时因为我也有对象，我想着我也不要掺和那么多。
后来你没对象了就可以掺和了。
我俩谈恋爱非得他掺和，
他连尊重他一点都不尊重他。
之前那句话，你说的是之前我谈恋爱我也没有管他，那就现在分手了可以有空管他了是吧？
对，怎么说？
你不自己没分手的时候就不用告诉他，你自己分了手了之后，你来分析自己分手的原因，于是就告诉了他。
不，是因为
你觉得你是前车之鉴，
是因为他花他的钱
啊？你为什么早不说，要现在说呢？这你真的希望他好吗？
Faced with another round of questioning, Yanzi confidently declared that she wasn't obsessively watching them. She said she used to have a boyfriend too, and they were in a loving relationship. But after her breakup, she had more time and mental space. Since she had been hurt by a man, she didn't want her best friend to go through the same pain. So in her free time, she began piecing together all the things Xiao Wei had done wrong. Only then did she decide to tell her best friend, hoping she could see Xiao Wei's true face. At first, Xiao Rui didn't believe her. So she kept persuading her, telling her everything she knew, and urging her to get all her money back from her boyfriend immediately. She also told her to break up and cut losses quickly. Since she was a few years older and Xiao Rui's best friend, she felt responsible for protecting her. Then, she exposed even more inappropriate things that Xiao Wei had done to Xiao Rui.
我俩谈恋爱，你俩谈恋爱啊？烦死了！天天说，我俩要不是因为你，能走到现在这样吗？能成这样吗？
姐，他吃2个星期的泡面，就是为了给你买双球鞋。你呢？你有给他送过他什么东西吗？
不，这个事跟你有什么关系，小叶？我真的很，就是我过得不好，你也不要想过得好。我失恋了，你也下水，我们都失恋，还是好姐妹。你跟小叶的交流的目的就是告诉他这件事的目的就是希望他俩彻底分开。
对，他已经去做了决定了，勇敢的踏出来这一步，
好的，
就不要去后悔了。
小叶，我想咨询你一个问题。就他们俩的这个事情，你今天要怂着他们俩来干嘛？
帮小瑞认清他的真面目。
每次都这样，还这样。我们每次吵架都是因为他。
他纠缠他不纠缠他，他们两个人自己乐意啊。
我们的感情你掺和什么？
痛快吗，小燕？今天俩人撕了前半场，开心吗？你告诉我爽不爽？你要说爽了，咱就认。你告诉我你开心吗？这会儿，你不能承认自己开心啊！你承认开心了，丢了小瑞这个朋友了，为什么他的痛苦你开心呢？
After hearing everything Yanzi said, the guest host finally understood and criticized her directly. Why do you care so much about their relationship? Even if what you said was true, what gives you the right to act so self-righteous? They're both adults. If they're willing, it's none of your business. Everything you've said reeks of bitterness. You were betrayed and dumped, and now you're jealous that your best friend is still in love. So you threw mud, caused trouble, all because if you're suffering, she should suffer too. Xiao Wei, furious now, shouted, "And you dare call yourself a best friend? You're nothing but fake." Seeing her true motives exposed, Yanzi lowered her head in shame, said nothing, and quickly left the stage. With the scheming woman gone, Xiao Wei turned once again to Xiao Rue and sincerely asked for another chance. Would Xiao Rue give her once-beloved boyfriend a second shot at love? Xiao Rue, filled with regret, said she had been manipulated by her so-called best friend. She admitted that she and Xiao Wei had a solid foundation, and their problems weren't that serious. It was only because of the issue with her savings being twisted and exaggerated that things got blown out of proportion. Hearing this, Xiao Wei promised, "As long as Xiao Rue forgives me, I'll come back any time." He then once again sincerely asked her to get back together, and Xiao Rue happily accepted. The guest host gave a final word of advice. Not everything people say should be believed, and not every best friend or bro can be trusted. Sometimes, the people closest to you don't actually want to see you happy.
What seemed like a simple relationship issue between Xiao Wei and Xiao Rue was actually being sabotaged from the shadows by someone pretending to be a friend. Yanzi claimed it was all for her best friend's sake, but every word and action she took dragged Xiao Rue deeper into misery. Was it jealousy? Bitterness? She had been hurt by a man, so she couldn't stand to see others happy. The scariest kind of person isn't a clear villain. It's the one wearing a good friend mask while trying to control your life in the name of caring about you. Can such a person really be called a friend? Maybe Xiao Rue should rethink not just a relationship, but also her blind trust and friendship. Have you ever known someone like this? A friend or brother who pretended to care about you while actually dragging you down? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.